Jay here. This is my submission for homework 5 for my Graphical Application Development class, COT 5930. And the goal for this homework was to use some of the stuff that we learned throughout the semester and build an application. I chose to build a sort of Space Invader kind of game. So let's start it up. This is the intro screen. Okay, if you look on the upper left side of your screen, you're gonna see 3 icons. These are how many lives you have, so you have 3 lives there. And if you look across the screen, you're gonna see a counter. This is how many aliens you've killed. Okay, so the screen tells you to press enter. Let's press enter, and there you go. The aliens are invading. Okay, so basically I spent most of my time developing the animation engine. That's one of the classes that I wrote for the game. And the animation engine allows the ships to blow up and the squiggly thing that the aliens are shooting at us, the squiggle. And the movement, you know, moving left and right and up and down and stuff, no, that's just shifting the images on the X and Y axis. So it doesn't use the animation engine. But everything else, I use the animation. And it's pretty extendable also. You can add more animations to it. You can add more images to it. And see, I died. I got game over. The aliens are laughing at me because I suck and humanity is dead. Okay, so let's just go and look at the code for this. This is my animation class. Actually, the game only has 4 classes. The NPC class, the ammo class, and the animation class. And then lastly, the config file class. Config file, you know, it reads the config file and it pulls the parameters out. The NPC class, everything on the screen is an NPC, so it's basically everything in the game. The ammo class, or the classes that you saw, both the ammo and the NPC class takes the animation class. It calls the animation class, and the animation class handles all of the visuals for the game. At the beginning of the project, I decided that I wanted one config file for every object that I had on the screen. So, well, not object, but type of object, like alien 1, 2, and 3, and bomb, and player, and you get the idea. But now looking back, I probably should have had one config file with all of them inside that one config file. But hey, I'll do that next time. Okay, so basically this is the animation class. It runs almost the entire graphics portion of the game. I've got the NPC. The NPC has each object, you know, like the little aliens, the player, the bombs, like they're all run by the NPC class. And then I have the config file and I have the ammo object, which is called by the NPC class. The main loop of the game is under the main file, WPF, the main window file. And last, let me show you the spreadsheet. Not the spreadsheet, sorry, the sprite sheet. Okay, this is the sprite sheet that I'm using. This is for the first alien. And each row on the sprite sheet I use for a different type of animation. So see, this one here's the death animation. This one here, well, I'm using for the still animation, but in reality it's used for everything that's not death, because I didn't have time to build the other animations. Also, you can extend the capability of this sheet just by increasing the size of the canvas, and then you can add more rows and have more animations, you know, like for hit or run, spill, slide, tackle, I don't know. Whatever type of animation you want to add to the game. Oh, also let me show you the config file. Here's the config file, and let me just open it here. Okay, I chose to do one line per parameter type. So on this line, I have the character parameters, which has the health, you know, damage, speed, capacity, all the other stuff for the character. Here, I have the animation parameter, which tells me where the sprite sheet is, and you know, like the height and the width of each frame and all the other stuff. And also, like the sprite sheet, you can add more parameter classes, and then just call the config file class, and then it would look at that line, pull all the parameters, and do whatever it is you wanted it to do. Okay, and that's pretty much it. So have a good one.